screwed myself, so I screwed myself. I screwed myself, Matt, man. It's just not a good day, man. It's just not a good day. And sorry, everybody, to be a massive failure. I forgot my USB cable, and T-Mobile is T-sucking today. Well, I typically, man, the best connections I've usually had have been when so I plug the Wi-Fi hotspot into, you can either run it off a battery or you can plug it into your computer. And the best connections I've had have been when the problem is I only got 3 hours of sleep, and so my brain wasn't functioning. And so my connection is not the best this morning, as you can tell, for who knows why. But you know, we had a couple of good streams in a row, and then I forgot the USB cable today, so I screwed the pooch on that one. Speaking of which, but you know, what are you gonna do? Except so I apologize, yeah, but the Queen of Soul, yeah. And here's Emirates, Josh, just in time. I mean, I tested it and everything was great. That's the kicker, you know? It's embarrassing. You're the only one in the office? That's great. But, you know, what are you going to do? Except cry like a little boy and lick your wounds and... But, you know... What is up? Feel free. I get the same things over again. You should try AT&T or Verizon or whatever. Okay. Well, you know, I can do that. It was working fine the last time I was here, so... Yeah. I wanted to thank Dreamweaver, Tony Servati, Rob for your contributions early this morning. Thank you for coming back. Sorry for the technical issues. As you know, for a small operation, these issues do happen, and I apologize. They haven't happened the last couple times, but I don't have a USB-C to USB-C this morning. I neglected to grab it, so the stream is awful, and what are you gonna do? Except cry again. Hey, Rainy Cajun, how's it going? Perfect.
The house is my house, and then I'm picking up Anna at 1, and around 2, people are going with Jamie and Caleb over to Jennifer's house to like prep some of the gift bags and do a welcome to Callie. She has stunning green teeth going down to her mom. I think they did this before we decided to have surprise her. We are Callie together. It's always our family.
Mark, probably not. I probably won't be here tomorrow morning. Sorry, everyone. I'm kind of quiet just because I'm kind of ticked off. Now things seem to be stabilizing, but lost an audience, and now I got to get it back, and that's always frustrating. So I'm pretty pissed. Thanks, Rob. Thanks, Dreamweaver. Thank you, Tony, for your contributions. Appreciate what you guys do for the channel and your friendship. And just mad only at myself because I forgot the USB cable. So I turned down the coverage as there's Qatar's A350. Looking good. Looks like a giant albatross, you know? So thanks everybody for tuning in. Make sure to like and subscribe. Thanks for... I don't know. Now it's stabilized. It's good because I would have probably jumped into a garbage can at this point. All right, Matthew. Yeah, I'm thinking. You know what? I should have checked on that, Matthew. I'm almost sure it'll be Gate E or Terminal E, where all the non-American flights go. So I think you're right on with that. Rainy Cajun. No, you didn't miss anything. I was having horrible connection problems this morning for some reason. I tested it. Everything was working great. And then all of a sudden it's just like... Brrr. So, I don't know why, but it went poo-poo. So, now it seems to be better. But you know, when you start off a show and you get an audience... and then you lose that audience, you don't get a lot of them back unless they like you. So they're like, oh, this guy sucks. So it's frustrating. But we must push forward, as we always do. Because, you know, that's what we do. Actually, this is the second time, so hopefully second time's a charm. Beep, 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 beep. Thanks, everybody, for liking and subscribing. Thanks, Stubby. It's nice of you to say. But everything seems to be stabilizing. All right. So let's tell you where Breeze is if you don't have your flight radar app out and you're just tuning in. We can tell you that it is currently where is it? Nope, not that one. Nope. Not that one either. Where is it? Moxie 215. And you know what's interesting about, of course, those who know Breeze know that the original airline name was going to be Moxie, but Marriott has Moxie Hotels, so they changed the name to call sign to Moxie. So anyways, I'm trying to find Moxie 215, and I'm not doing a great job at it. Stand by. There it is. Now we're in business. All right, so Moxie 215 is coming up the downwind leg here, currently over Arlington, and it'll be actually, you know, if we look closely, we could probably see it make its way up and catch it. Jet dispatcher, hello, hello. I don't know what those orange cars are. Probably just maintenance cars. Jet dispatcher, I have to say I'm pretty sad that you and Bryce didn't get to see Salt Lake City or join us live. Yeah. Yeah, I know, right? Drew Brees. If you're new to the channel, don't be shy. Say hi. Yeah, Raina, I'll be here for a while, so look forward to it. But you know what? I'm trying to look for Breeze. It might blend into the blue sky though, because it's on the west side of the airport coming up. Trying to see if I can spot it here. It'll probably blend into the blue sky. You're too busy diverting a flight over from DFW. Nice. Yeah, I bet it was a entertaining week. I was delayed 4 hours, so I hear you there. Oh. You know, good morning, Aviation LAA, Mike Cruz, 215, excellent. Thanks everybody for tuning in. I'm not going to mess with everything because we got a good stream going on, but after Breeze arrives, I hope you stick around, and because we'll still be on the air. I'm not going anywhere. I think my legs are about to light on fire though, but the sun is almost over the canopy is the good news if you've ever been to Founders Plaza. The good news is we are starting to stabilize, so I want to thank everybody for tuning in. Apologies for a little bit lower video quality, but you know, we want to make sure that we are on the air, so that's always important as we check out that Dreamliner. Yes, 3 flights diverted last week, jet dispatcher, and 1 that got in after a missed approach. No, I did not. I was sick yesterday. All right. Checking out this Dreamliner. Want to thank Tony Servati, Dreamweaver, and Rob for their contributions early this morning. Yes. I tell you what, breeze is blended right into the sky because I am looking to the northwest and I cannot see it for the life of me. And of course, those who know breeze know it's a bright blue plane. Marka or Mike, yeah, it's going to be hot today. That is a fact as we check out the Dreamliner in a heavy alert. That Dreamliner is getting ready to take off to Honolulu on American 115. So Moxie is going to be making a right turn, probably right around Lake Louisville or just shy of it. Next arrival is American 2340. And then it's Moxie 215 looks like the next one. You know, Jet Dispatcher, I kind of feel like the entire SOC or IOCC of Breeze should be tuning into my channel right now. I'm bringing them the action. I gotta say, I'm kind of surprised. I figured there would be a few more spotters here today, but hey, I'm not complaining. But at the same time, I kind of figured there would be a few more. Yep, just in time for Breeze. That's what we're here for. Welcome in, everybody. What would I tell them? I'd tell them their flight's landing. Travis, you are just in time for Breeze. FedEx always goes east here at DFW. That typically is the modus operandi. So stick with me because we had Atlas 777 fly in from Anchorage, so they'll be headed out in a little while. And Korean Air, Japan Airlines are both scheduled to depart about an hour. So hang with me. And you know, I have some other exciting news. I ordered some more camera batteries, so I am looking fantastic for long shows. I'm very excited about that. Yep, Moxie's Breeze's call sign is Moxie. Rowan, sorry about the connection issues. Don't tease me, Mike. That would break my heart. Don't tease me. That would break my heart, but wouldn't surprise me considering they are probably blocking into Terminal E, but it would be just as easy for them to land on 18 right, go down to the bridge, take a left and a quick left, and they're at their gate. So but yep, you're right. Breeze is going down the Breeze is going down 17th Center, you're right, so thank you. Well, we'll zoom in on them. Thank goodness I have pretty good zoom lens. I'm sad because I thought they'd be taking the west post and or southwest corner post and take an immediate right turn to 18 right, but sadly not. I guess it's probably because of the water cannon salute or whatever, so maybe for future arrivals they will take 18 right. So I am looking for them. We can zoom in on them on the east side, and I gotta say, this has been interesting. Yeah, you know, the power pack, I was looking at that because Cali Plains, Sal has um, what do you call it? A solar panel. And I was like, oh, that's interesting. Okay, I see Breeze. And I see London. What's up, Maximilian? Well, I'll tell you this much. Moxie will probably depart this side. That much I'm much more confident on because they'll be headed back to Provo. So we'll be here for the departure as well. So don't go anywhere. And there is Breeze. So welcome to DFW Breeze Airways. There it is. So stick around because it'll be departing in probably about 90 minutes. And it'll most likely depart on the west side here since it's going back west. So there it is. The A220. And looking sharp. You can see the check mark, the ascent icon. And there it goes behind the warehouse. So there you go. That's Breeze Airways. Thanks so much for everybody tuning in, and thank you ATC for running my show. Appreciate that. It's very nice of you. Yep, there you go, Josh. That was a good one. Maximilian. Yeah, Mark, not bad. The Zoom. What's up, ERB? So we'll be here for its departure as well because I will be damned if I don't get it.
Good morning, Envoy 3722, visual 18 right. Envoy 3722, Tower, good morning, Romeo 18 right.
Yeah, I thought there would be, honestly, I thought there would be more people. There's like 7 cars here. So, interesting. Well, you know, the good news is I'm under the canopy, so obviously you can tell I'm a little frustrated. So, excuse my sarcasm, but I was really hoping, and I actually prayed that they would land on 18 right, so God hears all prayers, but he doesn't answer them sometimes. So we'll see them when they depart here on this west side. And I'm not going anywhere, so if you want to talk about life or plane spotting, or just you have $1 million that you need to get rid of, even if you're trying to launder some money, you can donate it to Pip's Plane Spotting Live, and I'll be an accessory to money laundering. So thanks everybody for tuning in. I love America, and it's kind of quiet at DFW now. That's a good question, Matthew. Probably a few more. I think part of it too is, Matthew, the timing of Breeze Airways. It's like 9:30 on a Friday, on a normal Friday, so not that many people can probably get out of work. So I think that's part of it too. What's up, ERB? That's cool, Uncle Plane Guy. If you are just new to the channel, I encourage you to like and subscribe. We have a goal to get to 10,000 subscribers. And so far, we're only 50, or basically 55,080 subscribers short. So the entire population of Heber City, if they subscribed, then I'd have 10,000. But that's true, Raina. We will see you in a little while. Whoops. Yeah, I know. Yep.
Envoy 3722, cross from my 1 left at Whiskey Kilo, contact right on point.
Yeah.
Cross 1 left Whiskey Kilo, Envoy 3722.
I think that counts some, Jet Dispatcher. For sure. For sure. Yep. But we'll be under the shadow here for the next few hours, so I'm excited about that. Been on the air for a little, what did we say, almost 2 hours? Got a Frontier departure.
Frontier flight 1323, RNS can be parked.
Thanks so much for everybody tuning in. If you're new to the channel, don't be shy, say hi. That's good to hear, ERB. Appreciate that. Tide Pod, huh? Frontier A321. Oh, that's a good question. Whew. Well, you got to remember that the destinations are pretty saturated here, being a mega hub, Matthew. So it might be a challenge for Breeze, but maybe DFW to Providence. That would be a good one. Go head to head with AA on that one. DFW to... I just like to see any airline do more flights to Chicago so I can get home more often. So that's what I'd like to see. And there is the Tide Pod livery right on cue. How about that? Good job, Aviation LA. I want to apologize for our technical issues earlier. Wow. 38 likes. That's impressive. ERB, that's pretty good considering we our last stream blew up and we're already at 38 likes. That's pretty good. And let's keep the like train going. And if you'd like to contribute and support the channel, you can do so via Super Chat, Super Like for as little as 99 cents, or you can join Premium Economy for just 99 cents. Remember, we will be here for the next good while, actually. So, Andrew something. I'm tired of driving to work. Wait a minute, you live all the way over by Alliance? Oh, that's an awful commute. You might as well you should go live up in Sherman or something, or Gainesville. Banana. Maxwell, I'll probably be back in Austin when it decides to not be 100 degrees. So I'm thinking October, late September. You know, if this actually, and I was going to say, if this spawning thing holds out and I can keep doing it, I'm going to switch. So I'm going to travel during the summer even though it's more expensive to everywhere north, and then stay, of course, wintertime down here. Hey, Tom, can't stay long, but pipping in. What's up, Tom? Great to see you. Lunchtime, huh? All right, sounds good, ERB. Yeah. The departure for Breeze shows as
37, 18.
standby. The departure shows as thinking right around 11, if I remember correctly. Yeah, 11:15 is what the time shows currently right now. So 11:15, Breeze 113, Breeze 113, going back to Provo. Gotcha. You know, Maxwell, I like the parking garage suggestion. I had some technical issues the last time I was at the garage, so I can always try again. But I tell you what, I am excited to share with you that even though First Officer Mark has a wife and kids, we did talk about me going on a trip with him, like one of his trips for work. So I would fly as a non-rev to one of his destinations on his plane out of DFW, and then I'd follow him for like 24 hours. And I think that would be pretty cool, and that way you can see what it's like. I know there are some, obviously, pilots who do, YouTube informational videos, which is great, like Big Earn. But it would be fun to be the camera guy and follow him for 24 hours. So we're talking about that. There's the Lemonana. Tom! Dang, man. Thank you for being you. What are you talking about? Thank you, Tom. Appreciate that. Appreciate your contribution. $20 super chat. Thank you, Tom. Many thanks. Yeah, Raina, that'll be perfect timing for you to get here with your friends. So I'm just taking a little break here, sitting, not trying to exert too much. It will be hot today. At least it is only hot and not humid, so I will say that much. It's hot, but not humid. But Tom, with a bold move and a $20 super chat, I pray for continued success for you, Tom, and thank you for that contribution, Tom. $20 super chat. Also, thank you for your support and being a great moderator. We do have some of the best moderators in America and the world. We've got Valaris coming west, Aviation LAA. I'm actually talking to Ask Consigliere. Unless Maximilian, if your name is Maxwell, then we've got two Maxwells or the same Maxwell, so. Roger that. That is wonderful. Dreamweaver, I love you too. You're an awesome moderator, and thanks for your contribution. So it's kind of quiet here. 9 o'clock hour is a little lighter, so that's probably why Breeze smartly picked this time, because it's probably the only time they could get a gate. Because a lot of the ultra low-cost carriers, they don't own the gates. They share them or swap them out. So they share gates. Rick Reed, great to see you. Sorry I was quiet earlier. Next arrival will be Envoy 3349. Then it'll be Valaris 1800 from Guadalajara on an A321. And then Frontier 4464 from Denver. So remember, if you missed Breeze arriving a little while ago, don't worry. There's a good chance they'll be departing here on the west side to head back to Provo. So I encourage you to stick around, talk with me, get to know me, and let me get to know you and everyone. And they are departing. Breeze Airways should depart around 11:15, maybe a little bit before. That is a long time because they arrived on time. So they're going to be on the ground for, let's say they blocked in around 9:45, 90 minutes. I don't think that will satisfy head of network planning, Max, whatever his last name is. Ooh, good question, Matthew. I think the thought process, there's been a lot of rumors, and we've asked our good friend Joe, who works at the red, yellow, and blue, and no official start date yet, but I would think that they would probably start out in Terminal E. But I wonder, too, Matthew, if when Terminal F finally gets built, if they'll move to Terminal F. AJD Breeze actually just arrived about 15 minutes ago. It has a scheduled arrival time of 9:35. It was late by a few minutes, but we'll give it an on time. So, yeah, I gotta say I was kind of surprised. Not as many spotters. They must have been busy on vacation, or. But great to be here, regardless. So we'll be here for the departure. And we're excited about it. It's another airline DFW's add to its portfolio, as Volaris arriving right now. Tom, I want to thank you again for your super chat. Dreamweaver for your super chat. Rob for your super chat. Tony Cervani for your super chat. Remember, you can join the Premium, Ultimate, or First Class Baby clubs.
American 849 Tower, good morning, thanks. From 818 right to the land, wind 180 at 10. 18 right to the land, American 849. Polaris 1800 cross from 18 left at Whiskey Lima, contact ground 12.
What? The inbound heavy is going west. How dare they?
Polaris 1800 cross from 18 left at Whiskey Lima, then contact ground on 0.85.
Next arrival looks like Frontier, the Forest Northern Squirrel, or Spotted. I can't read the rest of it. Stand by. Frontier's next, an A320neo. Ah, nice. Delta's sending a 220 to Salt Lake, or to Long Beach. That's big news, Matthew, because usually they only get the E175 or an A319. That's great. Right on, Uncle Plane Guy. Thanks for that. Thanks so much for everybody tuning in this morning, liking and subscribing. We are going to be... Yes, thank you for the reminder, Aviation LAA. I got about 3 hours of sleep, so I've been slumming today. I've definitely been a little AWOL. Oh, you know what? And ERB, I should have told ERB, but I made him... I hear you, Tom. All right, now that Breeze has arrived, I'm going to try and kick up the output a little bit here. Let's see if we can make it a little clearer looking for you. Now that Wow, that's quite a variety there at Long Beach there, Matthew. Not remote producing. Aviation LA, you just hit on one of my biggest pet peeves, is that I wish I had friends to who actually were unemployed, like me, and then we could do everything together. But hey, AJD for the T-Mobile Fund, for the fire. I know I need to get to AT&T and pick up a spare SIM card. So that will be actually really helpful. You know, it's funny, AJD, is that it's I don't know if it was the sun, the angle of the sun, which very well could be, because I've had problems in the morning before, the angle of the sun, but yeah, it was poo-poo. So I know I need to pick up, but I like the idea, Rainy Cajun. I just would like somebody else. I mean, you know, if Raina wants to help, or you know, Matt Man can retire, and then he can be my number 1A. If I get up to Canada, I know Dreamweaver will be there, but that's the biggest thing, is just getting somebody else. Because I'm literally doing everything you see, everything I do. I don't have any Mark's, First Officer Mark's always gone. W never wants to come host the show with me. So that's pretty wild. Yeah, that's big news for you guys in Long Beach, for sure. So, for sure. But the good news, oh, you know what? We just had I think a C-130 fly right over us. Where is it? Right there. All right. AJD, you're hired. Duh, you're hired, dude. Because, you know, doing everything, I can do everything myself, but on a day like today, where everything's fallen apart and I've had 3 hours of sleep, it is nice having somebody to talk to. Plus, you know, if you talking to people is always a good thing. I don't know why we've gotten away as society is like not talking to each other. Well, I know why, it's technology, but interpersonal communication is incredibly important. So, well, happy birthday to Matthew's dad, turning 58 tomorrow, and Randy, our friend Randy in Omaha, celebrated his birthday on Monday. And I didn't get an invite. Did you get an invite, Jet Dispatcher? Oh, speaking of that, Jet Dispatcher, while I have you on the air, I would like to come down there to Orlando and maybe try and live stream down there. So that would be awesome. That would be cool, Rainy Cajun. That's an option. And you know what? I need to purchase the Mini A10 Mini Pro. Captain John. I love it, Captain John. Will compete with Carolina. Although he did have a great show yesterday, I have to admit. And it was nice having Molly there in person. And I know Tony was taking photographs, so I love it. I love the competition, Captain John. But AJD, I will tell you a secret. I was going to go to Denver next week because Turkish Airlines is arriving at Denver next week. But I had to cancel and there's a good reason I had to cancel, because I wasn't going to be there for the inaugural flight. That was, I would have been there for about 3 days, so I would have caught Turkish. But my sister is going out of town, and she's going to loan me her van, so I might be up for another road trip again. But instead of going south to Austin and Houston, which I have no desire to do in the summertime, I'll be going north. And the question is, where should I go north? Oklahoma City's definitely on the list, and beyond that, because I've told many people we'll get to OKC in June, so that'll probably happen unless a giant heat wave blows up. So I'll be talking to our good friend Josh Aldrich. Sounds good, Jet Dispatcher. I will come on down. Oh, there you go, Tom. Great minds. Look at that. You read my mind. So maybe we do like Oklahoma City and then go over to Wichita and then up to Kansas City. And the possibilities are limitless. All right, I'll sound the heavy alarm for you. Right on. Thanks so much for everybody liking and subscribing. Yeah, the possibilities are limitless. St. Louis, AJD, police and I in St. Louis don't have a good relationship. In St. Louis, I do not find them. I don't like them. Just to St. Louis. Let me be clear. Omaha is great. Police in Omaha are great. Police in Chicago are great. Police in DFW are great. And there's our Dreamliner. Thank you. Welcome in, Dreamliner. Yes, Pip's Planespotting Live. Rainy Cajun is the one you can reach me at. You know, I was talking with a friend who we used to be in AV production class together at Weber State, and we've all forgotten how to do Final Cut. We're all super rusty, Rainy Cajun. But I could use some new graphics or intros. That is true, Aviation LA, and your weather is fantastic during the summer. Because I went to Fargo in the summertime. So yeah, the plan is we'll be getting the van, so we'll be out on the road hopefully at some point next week. Don't know when exactly. She leaves Wednesday night, so I will have the van for about 4 or 5 days. I have to be back Tuesday night. But I'll have the van for 4 or 5 days, so we can get to a few places, folks. Yep, that's right. That's exactly right, John. OKC's a good one. Plus, you know, I know people say they've got Tinker, but I would always see a lot of training aircraft from Wichita Falls fly up to OKC from Shepherd Air Force Base. So, and if you're just tuning in, don't forget to like and subscribe. I want to thank everybody for tuning in on the broadcast today. And we are expecting Breeze to depart at about 11:15 on time. So if they depart on this side, which is most likely unless ATC wants to really stick it to me, they will be 11, I would say around 11:30. They'll be ready to depart on this side. Oh, nice. Rainy Cajun, you're hired. Maximilian says Palm Springs. Matthew, the new Kansas City International Airport. I want to go to Kansas City. I just haven't gotten a great spot to go to in Kansas City. I haven't yet. So I'm looking at the possibilities. I'm looking at the possibilities there, Matthew. So we'll see what happens. The travel. Good. You know what? I didn't think about that, AJD. Thank you. That is a good travel hack, and I may actually use that. That's a good suggestion. I did not even think about that. Because I'll probably need one of those. Good recommendation. I do love a good shower because I hate sweating. Whoops. Stand by, everybody. I'm going to recharge the computer Dora here. But I got to tell you, I'm pretty excited. I purchased some extra batteries. So I now have 2 backup batteries. I have 4 camera batteries. So I can do like 10-hour shows, which is pretty cool. So take that, unnamed show person. So I'm pretty excited about that. So hopefully, maybe we can do a one. Whoops, sorry. That was me. That was all me. Sorry. I was plugging in the backup battery for my laptop and I kicked the camera cord. Oh, in about a half an hour. That's what I love to hear, Aviation LA. Well, you know, 10. We're starting to get it. We're going to start to get rolling here in a little bit. Remember, we talked about it at the beginning of the show, but 10 o'clock is the busy departure hour. 8 o'clock is a busy departure hour here at DFW. So watch and learn. In fact, you know, while I have a moment here, let's check and see. I want to look at the OIS page for the FAA because I want to see how many departures are scheduled for this hour. Status, that's what I need. All right, so what I'm doing right now is I'm looking into the national database for airspace for FAA. So I'm looking to see how many departures we have this hour in DFW, and you can actually follow along too. I want to give you, each one of you, some insider information, and go to this website and click on the tab at the top of the page that says Airport Arrival Demand Chart. So you're going to go and then you're going to select airport and you're going to select DFW, and it's going to give you your where is DFW? Why is it not on here? What? Oh, there it is. I was freaking out for a second. All right, so yeah, so we've got departing in the what hour are we at right now? It's 15:06 Zulu, or no, it's 15:14 Zulu. And 15:14, we've got about 51 arrivals. It doesn't give me the departures for some reason. It only gives me the arrivals, but we're supposed to get 50 arrivals right around there in this hour. 67 and 11 o'clock. The 2 biggest hours, listen to this. This is fun. This is the stuff I like to share with people and educate. If you look towards 5 o'clock and 7 o'clock, 5 o'clock you have 111 arrivals into DFW in 1 hour. And you have, at 7 o'clock, in the 7 o'clock hour, you have 107. So the more you know. But a little fun fact there. That is sad. That is very sad. But so far we've had breeze in Allegheny this morning, Aviation LAA. I love your suggestions. Keep them coming. And I'll be working on that article this weekend about the top 20. And I think what I may do is I'll just publish them in the community section, an article each day in the community section. Because I don't have a website yet. I've talked with my nephew about that. So thanks, everybody. Thanks for AJD for your contribution. Tom Marchant. Also Rob. Also Dreamweaver. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Tony Servati, for your contribution. So good news is we've stabilized. So maybe I should have put the broadcast at 9 o'clock because all my problems were at 8 o'clock. So maybe what we do next time we do a morning stream, try at 9:30 and see if there's a difference. So, what's up, Delta Alpha Lima? You did miss Korean Air Cargo 747-8 taking off, which was pretty awesome. You missed the Atlas Air 747-8 arriving from Anchorage. You missed Qatar. You missed Emirates. Breeze, Japan Airlines, you missed Breeze, but they arrived on the east side, sadly. So, but I think there's a good shot they're going to depart on this western side. Is with I don't think I'll be streaming this weekend. I am getting caught up on some of the stuff I missed by being out on the road in Salt Lake City last weekend. So I'm going to continue to get caught up on those things. So, but probably beginning Monday, I'll start streaming again, or Tuesday, and then we'll figure out where we're going to go on the road. I won't have the van until Thursday morning, so we got to figure out what we want to do with that. But overall, Joe, that is a 737-800. The 800 is a model variant for the different style of aircraft. Good question. Thanks for asking. Yeah, but when they say 738, that is a 737-8 in their abbreviated lingo. Yeah, Ramona, I saw that. I saw the new pictures of the Charlotte Overlook. Eventually, Charlotte, yes. Ramona, yeah, for sure. Yeah, I do want to see that. I don't know if I'm going to get down there when I head over to D.C., but wonder if I can find me a cheap flight, Ramona, there. I mean, it's hub to hub, so let's see what we can... Actually, let's take a moment. I know, Ramona, I saw some of the pictures. They looked great. And everybody is like, oh, I can only see one runway. Well, if you wait, the second runway will be built, so relax. Yeah, I'm really excited to go check that out. So let's, I want to take a look. Ramona mentioned Charlotte, so let's theoretically look just in case for Charlotte flying there next month. I did see some really, okay, I saw some ridiculously low fares from Dallas to Portland in August. I saw some really, really low fares for Boston. And I saw some really low fares for San Francisco, but you know how I feel about San Francisco. So, Shanghai departure, Aviation LA, I would be shocked if it came anywhere but the west side, because it's probably going to do departure and go straight to Neti and then make a right turn and then go back to Asia out of the west. Mexicana. Oh, very nice. Thank you for that report, Matthew. Appreciate that. All right, Raina, we'll see you in a little bit. Come on down. Yeah, I just hate being streaming out in the heat. The DFW has like a little canopy on this picnic bench, so whenever possible, I try and get under this picnic bench because it helps keep the equipment cool. Houston Hobby does not have that. So I would have to like bring my cooler. All right. Ramona says, what about the new CLT Overlook? Let's see. How much would a flight on off days cost? Let's see. Let's just go July 10th through the 13th, for example. No, I'm never coming back to San Francisco, AJD. Okay, so $204 for basic economy, so let's add $40. So about $280 right now, Ramona, which isn't bad, but I wonder if I can find a little less. Oh, I don't think we'll see you stand up to cancer that well, aviation from the east side. But I can try, so let me get up from my feet. So yeah, Ramona, not bad. I mean, 280 is not bad, but I wouldn't say like the best. All right, Aviation LA, I'm going to teach you a little insider information about DFW. I want you to look and tell me how well you can see the stand-up to cancer livery. Yeah, I'm not flying Delta, not until they give me more than 2 food vouchers. I'm kidding, but also not. Yeah, and Aviation LA, this is a nice little tip for you. Is if you come to DFW, you're gonna have to. You want to go with the sun, not against the sun. So since the sun is rising to the east and we're looking to the east, we are literally looking into the sun's rays. And the problem with that is because of that, the sun rays, we can't really see the reflection off the metal of like sunlight would provide. It's amazing, but it's really basic. So morning times are a little more challenging here, as you guys can probably tell at DFW. And then during the afternoon and evening, the colors just pop right off of the metal. So if you want to come out to DFW and get maybe a better picture, oftentimes I always recommend coming in the afternoon because the sun's going to be towards the west and I'm going to be looking east. So just a little FYI, not a mandatory, but just a little FYI, little note. July 5th, Ramona, excellent. Let me check July 5th because I will be back from DCA or Dulles and DCA by then. Yeah, I feel really bad for that captain that day, Delta Alpha Lima, because I was talking to him like there's no gate agent. I'm like the only guy, so yeah. So we got a Dreamliner that's headed our way. I'm gonna grab some water from my truck. Stand by. All right, good morning to Key Lime. It's headed our way, hopefully with a key lime pie. Thanks everybody for tuning in, liking, and subscribing. Consider joining the premium economy, or what is my other? See, shows you how little sleep I've had. I can't remember the names of my my clubs. The ultimate economy? Sweet, Rainy Cajun. I will look for that and I will respond back. Back rolling in departure hour here at DFW. Right, we saw this in Salt Lake City if you had a chance to tune in. It was very busy 1 hour and then it'd be slow, and then the second half of that third hour it'd start to get really busy and then it'd taper off. So this is the hub activity we've got going on with American Airlines. For those who are just tuning in for the first time, this is the busiest. Here's the fun fact: the busiest American hub and the third busiest airport in the entire world. Good one, AJD. Well done. So I'm trying to keep an eye out for the key lime. And also keep an eye out on that Dreamliner over there. Well, I guess I don't think I'll be using United then. Desert Dwight, what's happening, man? How's it going? Welcome, welcome. Breeze Airways will be departing in about 45 minutes. It's scheduled to block out in about 45 minutes. You know what I need? I need a second person to hand out all my business cards and say, hey, tune in to this channel. We're live streaming right now. Because that's what I want to do. I want to see all the people and hand the card out. So. Oh, there's Key Lime. on the old 135 there. Andy Lang, what's happening? Well, yeah, Breeze arrived, Desert Dwight. Unfortunately, they arrived on the other side of the airport, which was disappointing, but we're expecting them to depart on this side of the airport. So, yeah, Breeze is, they arrived, I'll give them basically on time. They were a couple minutes late, but they basically arrived on time. Hey, Andy, great to see you. Welcome in. So our friend, First Officer Mark, is actually celebrating his anniversary today, or yesterday, with his lovely wife. But he's actually going to be in recurrent training the next, I believe, almost week. So we got a Dreamliner getting ready to take off. So it's time for the heavy alert. If I can find the sound, try it again. The heavy alert. Well, thanks, Joe. I appreciate it. Glad to bring it to you. DFW is a great airport. Thanks so much. Oh, it's a 145. My bad. True. Very good point, Desert Dwight. That will never happen at Flydaho Airlines. That's right. I would lose my mind, Desert Dwight, if they weren't on time. I would probably lose it. Flip out! Thanks again for our early contributors to the channel. Tom Marchant, Dreamweaver, Rob, Tony Servati, AJD. Appreciate that support. And remember, no contribution is too big or too small to help the channel. I want to thank all of you for the support. Aviation LA, where are they headed? I did not see where Allegheny will be headed. I'm gonna do, and excuse me folks, I'm gonna do a little in-broadcasting promotion on DFW Spotter's Facebook page. I'm going to remind them that Breeze departs in about 50 minutes and they can tune into the show. ABC, always be closing, man. Always be closing. Andy Lang's been a member for 2 months of Ultimate Economy. Thank you so much, Andy, for your continued support. I really appreciate it. Andy Lang, thank you so much. Yeah, Allegheny will definitely go west if they're headed to San Diego. I would be shocked if it didn't come to the west side. So I want to take a quick moment and let the good people on Facebook know that Breeze scheduled to arrive here. Got to promote the channel when you can. I'll get a little bit of wind action. I will take the wind. It's going to be hot. It's a nice day today. It's not too bad, really. It is, yeah, it's really not too bad. Gojo, good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good to see you. Thanks for letting me do that little promotion, folks, while I stepped away for a quick second. Thank you very much, Andy. It's finally hot in Salt Lake, Desert Dwight. I'm glad I got out of there before it got hot. You and I, we will never get along. You and your heat, man. That's why you're Desert Dwight. You're Desert Dwight. You should... I actually think, Desert Dwight, you're a reptile, aren't you? You're just a reptile. Nope. Not doing that. I'll drive. Yeah, you need to move to Dallas, man. You would be in heaven. Morning, Gojo. Yeah, Rainy Cajun, you know that. Being Cajun. Bad Maxie, good morning. Good to see you. Good morning, good morning. Welcome in DFW. Yeah, at least it's not humid today. It's just hot, Gojo Love, so I can handle that. I can deal with that. Hey, vlogging everything, Dean. I caught one of your Dublin streams. I was lurking, and thank you for your kind words, by the way. Good to have you in here in the house. Breeze Airways, for those who are tuning in, is scheduled to depart in about 30-ish minutes, block out. So we'll be here. Thanks everybody for tuning in and liking. And hopefully that's where we'll get to see Breeze right up close. I told you, man. Flagship. They scammed us, huh? William the Whale, good morning. Good day to you. What's happening, William? Good to see you. I think, Andy, you would be correct. I think El Paso or Brownsville or Harlingen would probably be right on the spot. That is a fact. Well, thank you, vlogging everything, Dean. Appreciate you. That is rude of them, Aviation LAA. It was rude of ATC to not put Breeze on 18 right. Great to see everybody. Welcome in. I hope next week is the Delta surplus sale. I plan on attending. Anyone on what day is that, Aviation LAA? Here's a quick trivia nugget for you. Desert Dwight, I love it, man. When are the A330s on sale? I like that. More like the 757s. So I'm actually in long sleeves for sun protection. Even though it's supposed to be in the 90s today, you gotta protect the body. First rule of thumb there, protect the body. That's the same cost of the American flight. I'll take American. Yeah, Gojo Love, I've learned last year, I think, when I started doing this kind of full time, I got quite a few sunburns. Not only that, I ride my bike a lot and bicycle. I should clarify that. Hey, Gedimino from Lithuania. Good to see you again. Welcome into DFW. Great to see you. So this is a busy hour for American Airlines. Departure being a hub airport, the biggest hub for American Airlines. And I found out some news yesterday from Orlando International Airport, where our friend Jet Dispatcher is. Eurowings already flies to Frankfurt from Orlando, or I should say Eurowings already flies to Orlando from Frankfurt. Well, beginning next March, Eurowings will also fly from Munich to Orlando. So 2 German cities from Orlando. And other new news, Norse Atlantic is going to be flying to Las Vegas in the fall, along with Aer Lingus. Aer Lingus is going to be flying to Las Vegas in the fall. So a lot of happenings going on. I bet. Vlogging everything. Lobsters. Yeah, lobsters. Yeah, I saw that, Matthew, about the strike. AA might be going on strike. There is... I saw that AA gave an offer. I don't know how valid it is, but an immediate 17% increase in pay, which I think is like... I don't know what the base rate is, though. I think they're like in the 30s for base rate. Yeah, go Joe Love, yeah. I know, right? Desert Dwight, they left Salt Lake after trying for just 2 years, 2 days a week. That is right, Dean. They are flying to Denver, too. They just started that service last week, I believe. So how many planes can we see? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I count 7. No, 8. Now 8. I don't know. Let me see where it's at. Aviation LAA. Yeah, Condor started flying to San Antonio, and I want to get there before it gets too hot. That's actually one of the places First Officer Mark and I were talking about getting together. The flight number for yeah, I don't think we can see the bridge too well, Aviation LAA. Moxie's flight number shows is Moxie Flight 113 going back to Provo. So Breeze Airways had their inaugural flight this morning to DFW from Provo, Utah, which sits south of Salt Lake City. People are like, where's Provo? Well, Provo is home to BYU, which has about 30,000 students, Brigham Young University. Moxie 113 is headed back to Provo. You get quite a variety in Dublin, Dean. It's pretty sweet. And thanks everybody for tuning in. If you joining us for the first time, make sure to like and subscribe. We've got a goal to get to 10,000 subscribers by October 19th, and sure would appreciate your support. And remember, subscribing and liking is absolutely free. Sounds good, Aviation LAA. Desert Dwight, ouch. It's harsh words, man. Wow. Tell me how you really feel. That's right, Matthew. That is exactly correct. American's going to start flying to Provo from Phoenix and from DFW in October. Oh, yeah, I see it. I see it, Aviation LAA. I sure do see it. I just spotted eyes on it. Give me a second here. Pull up my soundboard here.
Well, isn't that special?
Desert Dwight, that is an excellent question. Short answer is I don't know. Long answer is probably towards the end of next week. I'll road trip it. Yeah, there's a special. Allegheny. Allegheny just does whatever it wants because it's special. So yeah, Desert, I'm thinking early next week. It's going to cross the runway and pull up on the other taxiway. Absolutely, Ramona. They do it best. They do it right. I go off of OBS, vlogging everything. I go off of OBS. When I started streaming about a year ago, I started out doing through YouTube and just did the webcam function. And then somebody told me about OBS, and for the most part, OBS is good. Once in a while, it has hiccups and shuts down, and that's super annoying. But OBS is what I got rocking. AA is on the ready. Go, Joe. Speaking of Go, Joe, oh, man, I was actually looking last night at all the different airlines that Vancouver gets, and I'm crossing my fingers that I can get out to Vancouver. Probably not in the summer, but in the fall or... Yeah, I do everything through a laptop. That is correct. I have a MacBook Pro, Dean, and I just run everything in that. So I have a little 4-port mixer that I run my audio via USB. Yeah, I want to be careful because I know how hotel prices are in the summertime up there, like we've talked about. So it's like, oh! Sounds great though, Gojo. Get some good seafood, Chinese food, and yeah. Now that's understandable. If I didn't have Dean, if I didn't have a backup battery for my laptop, I could probably get about 2.5 hours out of a show before my laptop would die. So I have 2 backup batteries that I purchased. So I charge those up before I do a show and then bring them on so they can charge the laptop. So with everything, if I use both batteries, I can get about 7 hours, maybe 8 on a good day. I believe that is the Fairmont AJD that is actually there on the property. The Fairmont Hotel in Vancouver. Just waiting. Mid-morning rush hour. There you go. 5 hours on a cold day. If I'm in the shade or if I'm in cooler weather, I don't have to use as much as the battery. Just a quick reminder to like and subscribe if you have a moment. It's free and it does help the channel. And I hope that you enjoy what I bring to the table. Entertainment and education. Just not sharklets. That is true, Dean. It does rain all the time. That's not fair. They should build you like a little... Dean, I'm like under a canopy right now, so I have a little shelter. Like, for example, I'll show you real quick. So I'm under a canopy like this. Now, it doesn't really protect against rain, but it does shade me quite well. Grand Rapids has one of the best, though. It has like a solid roof that you can hide under. Well, I'm waiting for it to take the runway. All right, there's our Dreamliner taking the runway. It's a heavy departure, ready to roll. Yeah, that horn we like to do on the program is signifying a heavy alert. So, so that way you know a heavy aircraft is about to depart. 281 Heavy, that is the code for Incheon, Seoul, South Korea. Yeah, the 777s typically will come later in the afternoon from Europe, Rainy Cajun. Good observation. The only one we've had 2 777s this morning. One was a cargo, though. The other one was Emirates. Emirates always flies the 777. Oh, that's a good question. Well, Desert Dwight, keep in mind that Delta would flies the 767, which is dual aisle, a wide body, whereas the A321 Neo is a single aisle. So my question to you is, do you really want to fly 5-6 hours in a narrow body? That's the question. So that's a tough one. Hawaiian is known for their good service, but I don't know. That's a tough question. Bad Maxi, 777 favorite plane. I love hearing that. It's a great plane. I love viewing mounds. I love hearing that, Dean. What is the 7.6 configuration? Is it 232 or is it 333? So that depends, because the likelihood is greater. Perhaps if you had a 232 configuration, seating wise, that you could get in an aisle. Two, 3, 2. There you go. Okay. So in that case, I would probably. It's tough. I do like the Neo. It's quieter. Dang it. It's a tough call. I'd probably give the edge to the 232, so the 767, because your likelihood of getting an aisle or a window is better, or the probability. But then they might charge you a premium price, so it's a tough one. Well, if I stream on the background, Dean, there are lots of kids here, so it is very busy. So it's 11:04. We're about 15 minutes away from a scheduled departure of blocking out for Breeze Airways' first ever flight back to Provo. We check out the baby bus. So we're going to keep a close eye on the radar here in the next few minutes to see what Breeze is parked on the east side of the airport, Terminal E. So we'll see what they decide to do. Dang it, yeah. Dean, I appreciate you letting me know. I should have updated the. It's now PayPal that I'm going with, but thank you for that, Dean. I don't think anybody's been able to send a successful contribution from GoFundMe. So thank you for that, Dean. Appreciate that. And if you'd like to support the channel, you can do so via Super Chat, Super Like, one-time contribution, or you can join the Premium Ultimate Economy for 99 cents or $4.99. And keep in mind that any of our bonus coverage, our Pips Institute of Planespotting classes, are now members only. So coming up, we're going to be doing some more classes. I think we need to get back into the classroom, review some things. A321 hanging out. That Allegheny flight to San Diego, I think, has been hanging out there for a while, 25 minutes at least. Frontier returning to San Jose. I do see breeze on the radar, so perhaps the transponder is on. We'll be watching them very closely. So I've got, doing the count, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 aircraft waiting to depart, according to my count. I do have an aviation background, Dean. I was a flight dispatcher for Breeze Airways and also for Envoy, the regional air carrier for American Airlines that's actually based here in Irving. So I actually have a technical and operations background, so hopefully I can help answer some questions if you have them about aviation. If not, we have plenty of smart people in the aviation world who are part of this stream. So yes. That was 5 years, and I'd love to get back, but no job openings right now. So here I am doing this full time, and maybe this will take off. We'll just see. Yeah, no problem, man. No problem, Dean. Yeah. Oh, nice. Thanks for that heads up. That'll be interesting, Aviation LA. Well, let's see if there is a marine layer. Tell you what we're going to do, folks. We're going to educate you and entertain. So stand by for just a moment here while I look up something. Yeah, it's a ground delay. Ground delay for San Diego due to low ceilings. About a 53-minute average delay. So, how did you know that, Pip? Uh-oh. Battery change. Stand by. I have battery plentifulness. Lots of batteries. Doesn't give me a warning. This one, I have to make a note. This must be the one that is the no warning one. So stand by. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I want you to do yourself a favor, and I want you to check out that website if you haven't already. It's the second time I've posted it on here. This is information nobody else will tell you, not, whatever. I'm not going to go into a whole spiel. But if you click that website, that's going to send you to the National Airspace System. That is what ATC puts out, all their advisories and information, and it's free to the public. And you can see on the very first page there, if you scroll down, it says San Diego ground delay program due to low ceilings, so the average delay is 53 minutes. So while that baby bus is taking off, this aircraft right here is going to San Diego, and it's been sitting there for about 25, 30 minutes. So it's probably waiting for its flow time or its wheels up time. All right, we'll see you again, Gojo. Thanks for tuning in for a little bit. We'll see you soon. Take care. Oh, okay. Sounds good. Thank you, Delta Alpha Lima. I'll look for those emails. If you have a moment, don't forget to like and subscribe. Still waiting on that heavy. Oh, dual heavies lined up behind each other. Dual Dreamliners. That's right, OGG. Mike. That's interesting. All right. American 123 Heavy's got the go-ahead to line up. I believe that one is headed to Tokyo Narita. I think that one, let me look here, verify that. Oh, excuse me, going to Honolulu. American 123 Heavy. I was way off. Samsonite. When did Delta, wasn't it like 1923 when Delta Airlines was established? It's been a long time. Now you're quizzing Delta Alpha Lima there. Off to Honolulu. Make sure you, if you're just tuning in, don't be shy, say hi, like, and subscribe. All right, our next Dreamliner has taken the runway, so another heavy alert. $19.25. Hey, Belcy, what's up? Welcome in, just in time for our departure, Dreamliner departure to Hawaii, Kalui, the OGG. Belcy taking off back to Provo is imminent. They should be blocking out. They show a scheduled blockout time about 11:15 today. So it's 11:18 according to my watch. So they should be blocking out. It looks like their transponder is on according to flight radar. Yeah, DFW is a big airport. It is the second biggest airport land-wise behind in the United States behind Denver. Not only that, it's the third busiest airport in the entire world. So a lot of aviation action. Yeah, they will have a race to Hawaii. Thank you, Bell. No problem. I'm glad you tuned in just in time. So hopefully they'll get rocking and rolling here. Trying to see. They still look like they're at the gate, so I haven't seen any movement yet. Yep, Denver is quite massive. The biggest land airport in the United States. Absolutely. We get another plane in punishment time, huh? Yeah, we're still waiting for this Allegheny. Due to low ceilings, it's got a flow time into San Diego. I'm glad to hear she's doing well. That's got to be nerve-wracking. Totaled the car. Yikes. Well, I'm glad she's doing well, though. Roy! Good morning from Lubbock. Yeah, it looks like they are stacked up. They sure are. The big departure hour goes from like 10 to 11. So, yeah, there's quite a few. And it looks like our Allegheny special is finally moving. Finally moving. So this had a wheels up time or an edict time. So this A321's been waiting for about 40 minutes to take off to San Diego due to weather, low ceilings in San Diego. $11:23 here locally in DFW. Still waiting on Moxie departure here. Breeze's inaugural service to DFW. They landed on time this morning and they're headed back to Provo here shortly. They're still at the gate. Contour, look at that. We get tiny little Contour in their Embraer. Surrounded by all these American. Tiny little Contour. Some EAS action probably. Remember, if you're just tuning in, don't forget to like and subscribe so you know where we're broadcasting from next, and you can always contribute to the channel via one-time super chat, super like, or join the Premium Economy Club for just 99 cents per month. That's 3 cents per day. I know. Well, I'll tell you what, the giant mess that LAX is becoming, Matthew, maybe one day. There goes off to San Diego, our special. Thank you, Matthew. Breeze just pushed back. Excellent. That's what I like to hear. Waynesville, Missouri. Thank you, Aviation. It's Waynesville, Missouri, right? Missouri. I believe they do Contour does from Waynesville because of the Army installation, Fort Wood, I want to say, in Missouri. Is that correct? Happy Friday to everybody. Hope you're doing great. And thanks so much for tuning in.
American 943, Arnab Leonard, runway 18 left, clear takeoff. Arnab Leonard, 20 left, clear takeoff, American 943. Convoy 825, yeah, tower, good morning, runway 18 left, mile away.
Oh, we got a fire call.
Wind 18011.
Neener, 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 neener.
Alaska 473, yeah, tower, good morning, runway 18 right to the land, wind 18010. Clear land, 18 right, left, 47. Convoy 825, Arnab.
Thank you very much for the contributions of Tom Marchant, Dreamweaver, Rob, AJD, Tony Servati.
Good afternoon, runway 18 left.
Oh my gosh! What's up, Raina? Cool. Whoa, look at these trophies. Raina just snuck up right behind me. That's pretty cool. Look at this. How's it going?
Hi, I'm Tina.
Tina, nice to meet you. Good.
My friend that runs the service.
Oh, Pip. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Talisha, nice to meet you. Have a seat. She brought the trophies.
Can I show you on camera or are you busy?
Yeah, we got a few minutes. If you wanna go out there, just so because it's got a big zoom. So if you want to stand, Raina, if you want to stand right there by that sign. So we got our friend Raina Taylor. She's brought one of her many trophies. Look at that. Yeah, that's perfect right there. So which trophy is that from? Where's that from?
This is from NSBA World, which I won last year.
NSBA World?
NSBA World Championship.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. Where was the contest at?
Tulsa, Oklahoma.
Tulsa, Oklahoma. Cool. Look at that. Let's zoom right in on that. Very cool. And is the medal from the same contest?
Yes.
Okay.
I got this, I got the medal, and I got a rug.
Cool. Well, come on back. I don't want you to get out, sweat too much. Very cool. So when did you were practicing? When's your next competition?
My next one is in
July?
July.
Cool. So we're joined by one of our friends, Raina. Of course, you know. See, and this is the setup. Alaska Airlines inbound. We're still waiting for Breeze Airways to depart. Thank you, Bell C. What's up, Josh? Josh says hi. Dreamweaver says hi, Raina. So we're just taking a look here real quick, see where Moxie is, our Moxie 113. Let's see where it's headed. I think it'll go north, and then whether it takes a left at the bridge, I don't know. We will find out very soon. But it has just blocked out. That's all right. Craig Russell, hello. Welcome to Hot and Humid. Yeah, Dallas. It's not too humid today, Craig, thankfully. But yeah, it's definitely going to be hot. So I've been out here since 8 o'clock, and I think I've lost a couple of pounds, which is good. So. Yeah, it was great. Raina's just sitting right next to me in the shade. She's showing her friends. It's great having her here. Raina's great. She's a great sport and great friend. She's always kind and polite. She's smart. Yeah, I see Key Lime waiting to take off there. And if you're just tuning in, make sure you have a moment to like and subscribe. Yeah. It's pretty, it happens a lot. It's nonstop. Oh, really? Oh, he's in the tower? Oh. And was it Talisha? Okay. Just want to make sure I get Raina's friend Talisha, make sure her name right. So you said your uncle worked in the tower? Uncle Doug? Nice. Very cool. All right, it's a battle of the little planes between the Embraer and the CRJ there. Key Lime gets the first. Looks like they're moving at the same time. They must be behind each other. How's it going? Good. No, I'm Pip. Yeah, and so I do live streaming, but yeah, no, well, so here's actually, yeah, here's my channel. I made, yeah, appreciate it. Are you pilot or? Nice. Very cool. Well, it takes an enthusiast to get out in this weather, right? Yeah. Yeah, you too. Appreciate it. We do, absolutely, Belsey. I love Raina. She is the best. So hopefully we can entertain and educate. We are keeping a close eye on Breeze. After ATC disappointed me earlier today by making Breeze go to the east side, nothing's out of the question. But I think the likelihood is that they will be sending Breeze across the bridge as we get Key Lime taken off here.
Alright, when it last on Gulf, cross 18 left
There goes Key Lime Pie. Yeah, Craig, that's very true. But you see a lot of Contour picks them up, Jet Suite picks them up. Then Key Lime picks up the old ER J140 and 145. Nice. Yeah, that would be fun at Aviation LAA. All right, so Moxie is in a line behind Delta 961. The question is, where does it go from here? Hey, and don't forget, a couple weeks ago we started doing Pip's Planespotting Live quiz. Delta Alpha Lima's created quiz too. So if you'd like to try one of those quizzes, email me at pipsplainsspottinglive@gmail.com. Oh, Craig said the magic words. He said 747 on the move, and we kind of expected that. We saw it come in from Anchorage, and we saw Korean Air take off this morning, 747-8, and so we'll keep an eye out. I believe that's the Atlas, so we will keep a close eye on that. So we are keeping a very close eye. Then we've got one lonely plane right here, short of 18 left, and I bet you I know why. Oh, it's headed to San Francisco. Yes, that's correct. So they have some ground delay programs in effect on the West Coast. John, what's happening? Perfect timing. Hopefully we can get you Breeze Airways departure here in the next few minutes on the west side. Hope you're doing well. Ryan just got done with Breeze. Perfect timing, Ryan. Excellent. Well, hopefully, excellent work. Hopefully we can get you over to bring it to you to the left side. And it looks like they are going to be making a left turn here. So we will see them cross over the bridge shortly. So that's what I love to hear. Oh, it's also a special 747-8. Dave! Excellent. Thank you, Dave, for that report. Oh, that'll be taken off. Yeah, it's 747-8. Yeah. Yeah, it'll probably take off from that runway. It'll go south and head back to Alaska. Yeah, it's gonna go south. Yeah. Craig, you are correct. Thanks for the heads up on that. Look at that. We got the Queen there. And I'm keeping my eye on the bridge because I see the Moxie tail, the Ascent, the check mark, if you will. Sorry for that. Nice, John. Congrats. You did it. You did it. Hey, Rachel. Oh, it's going to Chicago. Thank you. I thought it was going back to Anchorage. The big old 747. And crossing the bridge while we transition from the 747 Zulu, there is Breeze. So this is Breeze's first ever departure. I believe first ever departure from DFW, regardless of whether it was a charter or what. So pretty awesome. So make sure if you're enjoying the coverage, you like and subscribe, and consider supporting the channel via Super Chat, Super Like, or Premium Economy membership. It is a giant, Josh. All right, so it looks like so Moxie's going to be taking off from this side. You've got this A321 here getting ready to head to San Francisco, and I believe our Queen is going to line up and get ready to roll. Yep. Time to sound the alarm for the heavy alert. What's that, Yankee? I thought it was at Zulu. My bad. 747-8 on its way. Off to Chicago. In the meantime, let's check out Moxie over here. There it is, getting ready to head back to Provo. What's up, Gavin? Great to see you. Oh, it had a special sticker, Aviation LAA says. All right, Moxie's ready to roll. We'll give this one a special.
Well, isn't that special?
First time seeing this, the Bluebird. What should we call this? Should we call this the Blueberry? Should we call this the Blueberry, Raina? The Bluebird? It's all blue. It's nice sea breeze making its way into DFW, headed back to Provo. Breeze is headquartered in suburban Salt Lake City and Cottonwood Heights. It's rumored that David Nealman flies in on a helicopter every day to work from Park City. First time taking off the Whale. What's up, Sven? It's perfect timing for the departure. Off it goes. Take care, Breeze. Thanks for joining the party here at DFW and Pips Planespotting Live. It is headed back to Provo, Utah, and thanks so much for everybody tuning in to catch it. Remember, Breeze operates an all A220 300 flight. How many airlines has he been involved in? Pop quiz, Gavin. Well, let's see. There's WestJet, there's Breeze, there's Azul, there's JetBlue, there's TAP, there's Morris Air. So I guess technically it'd be 6. Delta Alpha Lima, we had to postpone the bingo because I arrived so late into Salt Lake City. So, unfortunately. Autoland capabilities. Dave, I want to say Autoland. Oh, where's Joe? Dang it. I need Joe or Mark here. Because I never was able. So when I worked for Envoy, we never did Autoland. And I think Autoland is prohibited in the United States, if I remember correctly. But maybe I'm confusing it with something else. Oh, okay, Gavin. Well, then 5. That is a good question, Dave. I think Autoland is prohibited in the United States. But now I'm going to do some research. And there's an A220-100 from Delta Airlines. Oh boy, here we go. Nice one, AJD. Now you've pushed the button. Now you've pushed the line. Dave, AJD is it's an inside joke. Well, it's not an inside joke. Pushing my button from killing me, Smalls. I'm Googling right now. Prohibited. Gotta ask. I need Joe or Marky Mark. Stay in Safari. All right, FAA. Here we go. Well, I'm researching this, so I'm going to do some more research and I'm going to hit up Joe right now. Mark's on his honeymoon.
You know what's the second? Is that one? I know number 3 is JFK. Number 1 is Atlanta.
Yep. Number 2 is Dubai.
Dubai.
Yep.
Thank you.
Yep. Dubai.
This is a nice breeze.
Anyways, all right. So 777 is on our way. Well, let's get some 777. I know there are a lot of 777 fans, Craig Russell. So we will keep an eye out for that. Thanks so much for everybody tuning in today. Moxie made their first departure just a few minutes ago. Don't forget to subscribe and like if you're new to the channel.
Flight 3996 Tower, good morning, runway 13 right to the land, wind 150 at 11.
Look at this. One lonely plane here. Just one lonely plane. Sad day. Well, that is a good question, AJD. That's what I'm trying to figure out. When I was first dispatching, I thought I read something about Autoland being prohibited, but maybe it's like Cat 3B, because there's different categories too. So. Ah, thank you, Joe. There he is. So Joe says Autoland is allowed to zero visibility, but not every carrier with Cat 3 has it. So there you go, Dave. That's an excellent question. Thank you, Joe. Now it makes me wonder if our friend FL Mark has done Autoland before. Hey, Orford Peace, good evening to you. Japan 777 push back. Your place of employment only goes down to 600. All right. So there's one airline down to 600 feet. RVR. So that's not Autoland. So interesting. I'll do some more research on the Autoland. I got talk with our friend First Officer Mark. There you go. There's the correct answer, Joe. The more correct answer. DW, what's up? Good morning to you on the West Coast. That's the better answer, Joe, that Joe gave just now. No, it is not an Emirates A380. I wish it was. And I wish I could actually stay longer, folks, but I actually have to get out of here because I have a doctor's appointment at 1:30 that I got to get back for. And so I need, sadly, to end the stream. I'd love to keep going, but I do have a doctor's appointment I need to get to. A little eye checkup. So I want to say thank you again to everybody for making the broadcast possible. Thank you for Raina showing up and showing her trophies. Thank you, Tom. Thank you, Dreamweaver. Thank you, Rob. Thank you to Tony Servati. Thank you to AJD for all your contributions, each one of you, and your support. Remember, you can join the Premium Economy Club for just 99 cents and get the full coveted suite of emojis, or you can send a one-time super chat or super like for as little as $1. But I am excited. Why? Because we got Breeze. We saw Breeze. Breeze's first ever flight to DFW was a success. We caught it both times, but we got the departure much better. So thanks everybody for tuning in. We'll catch you next time, early part of next week. But for now, I got to get out of here and go to the doctor because I can't see anything without good vision. So I'll see y'all again. Thanks everybody for tuning in. Take care, everyone. Bad Maxi, take care. Have a great day, everyone. See you, Dave. See you, Belsey. See you, Gavin, AJD.